Hello, YouTubers. You are watching the Holiday Rant, and ranting with us today is Flipped Out.
What's
Introduce
up?
yourself, Flip.
Hey, man. It's Flipped Out. Ready to have these holidays happen
And
and
ranting
also.
with us today is Flipped Out.
What's
Introduce
up?
yourself, Flip.
Hey, man. It's Flipped Out. Ready to have these holidays
Whoa.
happen.
Yeah. Echo again.
Echo.
Flipped Out. Introduce
We,
yourself,
we
Flip.
are in the time loop
Hey, man.
again.
It's Flipped Out.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Echo again. Echo.
Flipped Out. Does anyone have the video playing
We are in
right
the
now?
time loop again. Some expectations
Yeah,
got not
What's
subverted.
going on here?
Twilight Zone.
Does anyone have the video playing right now?
Time loop again.
Now?
No.
Expectations got not
What's
subverted.
going on here?
Twilight Zone.
Oh man, this always happens. There's always something going on.
Expectations got not subverted. I think we can just go on. I think it will get better when the stream runs.
Yeah, it'll get better when the stream light keeps going. So this holiday rant is mainly about
get better when the stream runs.
Have you guys ever had like any prank?
We have to stream harder.
Mainly about
Get better when the stream runs.
Have you guys ever had like any prank?
We have to stream harder.
Mainly about get better. Harder. Have you guys ever had
We have to stream harder.
This does not stop. It does not stop. This is harder. Wow. Harder. Get to the chopper now. Go to the. Not stop. It does not stop. It's harder. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're with your cannabis business. If you're high AF right now, you're going to be way more happy to hear this.
Oh, wait, hold on, you guys. I got the perfect line. You are freaking out, man.
If you're high AF right now, you're going to be way more happy to hear this.
Oh, wait, hold on, you guys. I got the perfect line. You are freaking out, man. Oh, wow. This is crazy. What is going on? Oh, wait, hold on, you guys. I got the perfect line. You are freaking out, man. What in the hell is going on right now? This is what is going on? Oh, wait, hold on, you guys. I got the perfect line. You are freaking out, man. What in the hell is going on here?
There.
Oh, it finally stopped?
We're good.
Cool.
All right, we are good. We are good finally.
Yo.
So we will start this again. Hello, YouTubers. You are watching the Holiday Rant, and ranting with us is Flipped Out. Introduce yourself, Flip.
Hey, guys. Flipped Out here. Just ready to get these holidays over with. And also, I'm going to try and have a happy time.
That's cool. We also have the Lone Wolf Cub.
Yeah, hello. I'm the cub. Let's see if we can prevent Sand from coming back.
I'm with you on that. And at Dawn.
Hey, everyone. I'm at Dawn, and just for you guys, I've got plenty of Christmas sand today.
Hey, I like your new artwork.
So you are officially my enemy.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. We got enemies. We have rivals.
We meet at dawn.
Duel.
Coordinates 876. I know those are not real coordinates, but I had to say it. Oh, man. So,
Rookie is
I
here.
wanted to... Rookie's here?
Yeah, in the chat.
Oh, yeah, Rookie. Yeah, he's helping his mom, and then he's going to join us in a little bit. So I wanted to ask you guys ever had like any prank type gifts given to you on Christmas or anything like that?
I'm about to give a prank gift, actually.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah. Close the door, please, because I don't want them to hear what I'm about to tell them. Okay. So, yeah, I'm getting we have these people in the apartment under us, and they cook weird stuff from like East India or whatever, and it really smells bad. Like it smells really bad, and they won't shut their door when they start cooking, and it comes right up under our porch. So I bought some fucking stink bombs, dude. I'm gonna give them to my parents so they can, you know, get them pretty good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, prank gift. It's funny you brought that up, man.
Anyone else had a like prank gift given to them or did one?
Here, we are in Germany. We are very serious people, so we don't make any jokes like that.
I can see that. I can see that. What about you, ATDAWN?
Nothing that I can think of offhand, unfortunately not. Pretty boring when it comes to Christmas. Pretty standard as well. Play it safe.
Hey, that's good. Well, I have a story. It wasn't really a prank gift that was given to me, but it scarred me for life, and it's something that will always be carried with me. I was like 13, 14 years old at the time. And Christmas Eve every year, you know, we open up like one gift. So our parents would usually like lay out like a few gifts for us, one to choose. So I choose one that was like, you know, a smaller box. Like I could tell the other two were either like a movie or a game or something. But I chose like a box that was like half the size of those. And, you know, my dad's all like, yeah, you guys would be able to use anything you open, anything at all. So my brothers opened up theirs. They both got games. I opened up mine, and it was a friggin' wallet.
Did it have money in it?
No. I was all like, how am I supposed to use this tonight? Like, you said we could use anything we open. And they're like, well, you could just take whatever you have from your old wallet and put it in your new one.
Oh, no.
And I was just like, and this is how you can tell I loved watching a good movie. Because I was just like, yeah, I'll go upstairs and watch my friggin' wallet, all right? So I spent the rest of the night, you know, just taking my wallet, flying it around like as if it was a speeder because I was watching Revenge of the Sith.
Maybe it was a kind of a riddle or a sign, something like "take your time" or something like that, or "the time up" or something like that.
Yeah, that's something that will just it gets brought up almost every year too. Like, oh, I'm gonna go watch my wallet.
Was that like the only gift you got?
No. It was just, you know, for Christmas Eve, we open up one gift.
Oh.
You know, before Christmas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was hoping to be able to watch a good movie or something, you know, but I got a wallet instead. So then I just watched Revenge of the Sith.
What about your brothers? Did they get a prank gift too?
Oh, no, they got games.
But they
opened up the right thing.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, like I swear I did get tricked because my dad said we could use anything that we opened that night.
Gotcha.
We also have Hallmark Channel Jeremy in here. How you doing?
Hi-ho.
Oh, it's Mr. Hanky. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
How you doing, Mr. Hanky?
Oh, I was just a little high. Or
what are you, Towley now?
Yeah, I'm schizophrenic and so am I.
Very nice.
It was awesome.
So,
Hallmark Channel Jeremy, I had asked everyone else this question already, but I'm gonna ask you now. Have you ever gotten like a prank gift or given one on Christmas or Christmas Eve?
Not that I recall, and I mean, I may have been to a function or two that required it, but I don't remember. I'm up for it though. Why, you want one?
Oh no, I've gotten fair share. It was just a question because I told everyone else a story about how I got a wallet.
Because I can send you Mr. Hanky.
I would consider that be a prank gift.
Okay, has anybody ever done like the elephant in the room gift where you trade up gifts, or people got different names for it?
Oh, you mean like the present swap, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
We've done that before.
A lot of prank gifts, come that way. Like, so have you ever got a crappy gift from there?
No, it's usually we buy like within a certain price range, and they're decent gifts. We haven't had anything slipped in. That would be funny though. I can hear where you're coming from.
Well, because I forgot about this one, and So we did one of those elephant in the room, or whatever the hell you call it, a white elephant or bad Santa.
Secret Santa?
Yeah, like Secret Santa.
Yeah, Secret Santa. That's another name for it. And or Dirty Santa, whatever. But anyway, for whatever reason, I was
That's a
married
movie.
at the time. Yes, it is. Bad Santa is a good movie. But I went with my wife at the time, and it was some of her friends, and guess what I ended up with at the freaking end of the party?
What?
I ended up with Chip and Dale playing cards.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers, or
no, like naked, half naked dudes.
I'm assuming the wife kept those.
I don't remember, to be honest with you. I think I might have left them like, fuck this gift, you know. But it was really awkward.
Who wants to answer my next question first?
What is it?
Well, what's your?
I'll go.
It's a question. What's your favorite Christmas movie? You know, or holiday movie?
Oh, that's a very easy one. I can answer that right away. I sent a link on the Twitter for Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah, good choice.
Yeah, it's a good choice for Halloween and for Christmas and all the days in between.
Yeah, I love Nightmare Before.
Oh yeah, me too.
Top 5. All right, who's next?
A tie between Home Alone and Christmas Vacation.
Oh wow, wow! I haven't watched Christmas Vacation in forever.
That's a good one, though.
I remember it was good though. That is a really good one.
My favorite part is where the cat goes poof.
Randy Quaid was awesome in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
He's awesome in all of them.
I'm gonna get a bunch of hate mail from PETA now.
I don't think Peter's watching this.
You love when the cat goes poof. You're just an animal killer.
I'm a sexist, racist, misogynist. Yeah.
I like it when Clark gets stuck up in the attic and he could leave the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And he starts putting on the old lady's stuff, like looking at old films and crying. And then he falls through the ceiling into his son's bunk bed. But he doesn't get out. He just sits there and keeps warm because the warm air's coming up. Freaking awesome. I'm going to watch that movie now.
There you go.
See now?
Yeah, now I want to refresh my memory.
I was gonna say it's been too long because I don't remember that part.
What about when Randy Quaid is emptying out all the stuff from his camper?
Yeah.
In the front yard.
Right directly into the freaking gutter drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when he goes and he kidnaps Bill Murray's brother. I can't remember his name. The character in it, his Clark's boss.
Yeah, it's his real brother, though. You're right.
Yeah, it's his real brother. That guy's awesome. He's almost as funny as Bill Murray.
You're right. What else was he in?
He was in Wayne's World. I remember he was in Wayne's World. He was like the guy that owned like the arcade that they were doing the show for.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wayne's were all party time. I'm still in.
The boss. The boss was Bill Murray's brother.
Yeah, I think his name is Brian Murray. I want to say.
You're right. That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what the deuce! Oh.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation is also the one with the best soundtrack. It has an awesome song called Christmas Vacation. I don't know if you remember it. It's and it has also this animation in the title. When the title comes in, there's this cool animation where Santa tries to deliver a gift, and he gets always hurt or something like that.
Yeah, that's a great one. And then the son, like Clark's son, is what's his name? Jeremy Galicki, the guy that's in Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah, Galecki, I think.
Yep.
His
Oh,
name.
is that him? I didn't even.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Dude, didn't they have different kids for every single movie?
Yes, that's the thing that always threw me off about the vacation movies, because every movie the kids were different, even up to like Vegas Vacation.
It's like Power Rangers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the original Vacation had Anthony Michael Hall as Rusty.
That's right.
And that's still the best. I still think the first one is the best. Like when they get to Wally World and they're riding the roller coasters with John Candy as the security guard, that is just gold.
I think Christmas Vacation is the best one.
Well, I liked Vegas. No, I'm kidding. I like Christmas the best one too. But,
they're all good.
They are all good. They really are.
But we have today Christmas, so it has to be the best.
Okay, it is the best today, Cub.
Remember when Elaine from
oh yeah, that was her neighbor.
She's like, her name's Margot and her husband Todd.
I don't know, Margot.
Where's all the water from, Todd?
Exactly.
Little bit of a tangent. What did you guys think of the new Vacation?
You mean the one that sucks?
Oh, you mean the one with the what's his name? The guy from The Hangover in The Office?
Yeah, and Christina Applegate.
That was a remake?
Yeah, they rebooted it.
No, that guy is playing. He's playing Rusty. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a continuation. It's okay, but not great.
Yeah, same here, Flip. It's like, a couple of good laughs, but that's about it.
It was pretty disgusting when they were swimming in the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They did get me there.
I think the best part was like the fight scene at the end, just because like they were all just going nuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was like probably the best part.
Yeah, that's same for me. It was okay, but I mean, the original ones are, yeah.
They were saying, like, for the movie on its own, the best part was the fight scene, because the little brother went nuts. He was hilarious. And we have someone else in the chat, guys. It is Rookie.
How's it going, guys?
Hello, Rookie.
Hey, Rookie.
Yeah, I was trying to help my mom set up put in a movie, and that's normally simple, but for some reason the stupid Blu-ray player wasn't working, and everything else is working, and then I don't fucking know. So
electronics are a bitch. Did you hear the
like, oh, Blu-rays are so cool, and I'm like, this bitch broken like it without. It's only used like 10 times maybe total since we bought it. Like,
well, back in my day, we had VHS, and we had to mess with the tracking button, and we liked it.
The only reason VHS would ever fail is if like a film got caught in it or something, but that could even be fixed. So,
now you are here, Rookie. Where is Rookie Test 3?
That's coming tomorrow, dude.
I can't.
In fact, that's why I can only be on here for a short time. I got to finish the editing.
Yes, same. I've got to do my Aquaman review, guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't ask you. I was going to ask you. I'll wait for the review then, Flip.
Hey, man, I just finished it, and the problem is I can't upload it until I add music to my little girl's part, Crunchy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, almost ready. And it is great, guys. It is great.
That's what I was going to say. How was it?
Man, unbelievable, really. Even though people said it was good, I was like, yeah, I guess it'll be good. But I walked out of there with a big smile on my face.
Nice. Well, it's about time for a DC movie to actually pay off.
And it did.
It was a good time. I saw it last night.
Yeah, it was boring.
Oh yeah, Cobb, you watched it as well, didn't you?
It's a downer.
Yeah, why do you think I am here? Because one has to rant here on Rant's channel.
It's all about the balance.
Hey, Cub, will you please repeat something for me? Will you say, Please tell me where are my detonators.
Please tell me where are my detonators.
Yippee-ki-yay. I just wanted to hear you say it.
It's always kind of partial to
Nice.
Roy
It's also a
Rogers.
Christmas movie you cited.
Yep.
The real Christmas spirit just comes with a German bad guy. You know that.
I forgot. I didn't mean to interrupt your rookie, man. I'm sorry. You were saying?
No, it's cool. It's cool. That was basically it. You guys want to hear a piece from the thing from somebody on the skit?
Yeah,
Of course.
All right. Here's Anomaly Inc., one of his lines. Just one sec. My editor is actually a little slow right now because it's running at just under 50 minutes long. So it's like while it's editing, it's like takes like 5 seconds for it to respond. So here we go.
What are you gonna do, rookie? Roll over and take YouTube's dick up your backside?
I already like it.
What the hell?
And there's one little piece. There's so many people in this. It's fucking crazy. All right.
That's awesome.
Good. I can't wait.
Well, it had to be
Yeah, I can't
crazy
wait.
if you asked me to do something.
Oh yeah. Who else should I show you? That's kind of funny. Oh, here's EVS's part. His is like 2 seconds long. Yeah, I got Ethan to say a line, but let's see. Hold on.
Blah blah blah. Comicsgate. Wait, the rookie critic wants my energy. Okay, yeah. Here you go.
Awesome.
Blah blah blah. Comicsgate.
I was gonna say if he didn't say okay, yeah, I was gonna be disappointed as hell.
Well, I wanted him to say yeah, like how he normally does. He kind of rushed it. I was like, okay.
It worked for me. That was funny.
I had him do that during the live stream. I was like, you want to say a line real quick? And I'm saying it right there.
That's how you do it, buddy. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Yep. So I'll be on for like maybe 15 minutes or so here, and then I got to get back to the editing.
Well, yeah, cool. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't streamed this
Yes,
much.
bud.
What was that?
So, yeah, what was that?
No, I said it was. What was that? Like, what are you saying? You're trying to.
Oh,
You're trying to make a
I
topic.
wanted to ask you,
The host, don't let me.
Are you
My
talking
bad.
to me?
That was Chinese.
Hello,
Yes,
everybody, anybody out there? Please help me.
No, we want Cub to suffer.
Suffer with the sand.
Oh no! Now comes the sand attack. Oh, it's Aquaman all over again.
So, what did you hate the most about Aquaman, Cub?
Oh, that it would take too long. Don't want to tell the whole movie here. You can better ask me what did I like.
That's not as fun from you.
I like the fact that it was just 2.5 hours and not 3 hours.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. And it was better than the other DC movies. It's the best one till now.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Do you think that this new Aquaman, it will make Aquaman look cool forever, or no?
No, nothing can make Aquaman look cool.
It's
just a movie.
badass.
Miracle or something like that. No, but the bar is so low on DC movies that even the best one is still 0 points. He had to be 10 times better to even reach 0 points or something like that.
That's high praise.
Well, it had its faults. I mean, for sure, there were a couple things in there, but overall,
Yeah, the story doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
That's a comic book movie.
Okay, but
was it realistic enough? No, just kidding.
yeah,
All
totally.
right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If somebody with a German accent says that they didn't hate it, it's okay.
That means that's an American 5 out of 10.
It's an American 12 out of 10.
Oh man. So Rookie, I wanted to, ask you like I asked everybody else. Have you ever gotten like a prank gift or given one?
Yeah, my dad always does that kind of shit. He'd when I was younger, he gave me an Easy Bake Oven instead of my sister. And it was
Wow.
funny. It pissed her off. It pissed me off too. We were both like, "What the fuck?" Like, I had no interest in cooking or baking, and she wanted one specifically. And he's like, "No, it's for you, seriously." I'm like, what? He would give us like DVDs that he knows we wouldn't watch, like Lassie or something, but he'd have like money hidden in it. But it's still he'd like use the joke gift as a cover for the cash. But
I guess after a while you caught on.
Yeah, for a while, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, definitely. So it's like before we go, oh, this gift is lame, we got to inspect it first before we make the judgment. But every now and then he'll throw in an actual weird gift that's, sometimes it's kind of cool. It's like a weird old-fashioned game or something, and it's like, well, it's not anything I would have picked out, but I mean, I could check it out, I guess. So he'll throw in some curveballs every now and then to throw us off our game.
That's funny.
Easy Bake Oven to Subway employee. I can see the connection.
I guess so. But to be honest, it's more like my whole family was working at Dairy Queen, and then I was like, nah, fuck that. So I worked at the next closest restaurant.
Are you you turned down Dairy Queen for Subway? How dare you? How dare you?
I don't want to work there.
That is un-American.
Well, no, it'd be un-American if I didn't want to eat there, but I just didn't want to work there. That's completely American. Not wanting to work.
Yeah, that's how they get
More
boys.
than American.
That's how they get boys to use the Easy Bake Oven. Now they give little packages of meatball sandwiches you can heat up in it.
What?
From Subway.
Yeah. Yeah. Gross.
Well, I don't know. What did you bake in it?
I never used it.
Oh.
He gave it to me, and I was like,
Hell no.
What do you think the Cookie Critic came from?
The Cookie Critic.
Exactly, right? Like I bet you made some bomb ass cookies in there. Don't lie to us. Don't hold back.
No, this is his dark secret. The Cookie Critic never used his finger back then.
The Cookie Critic was born this year, like 2 months ago.
And he's a big YouTuber. We have something against him. We can say, oh, we know his dark secret from back then. It's live on the stream here.
No, the dark secret.
And you'll find out what happens when you discover the real identity of the Cookie Critic.
Dun, dun, dun.
What I was going to do in my skit that I forgot to do, I was going to have a part where like I'm in the middle of in the final battle, and then one of my guys brings out like a cookie, then I slice his throat with it. Like, oh, you messing with me? And then that cookie. I forgot to film that though.
Like, say hello to my little friend.
Yes.
Yeah, but you have my cookie lines. Don't forget that.
I got them. Don't worry.
I even say in my lines, don't forget that.
Yeah.
Hey, Rant.
What's up?
Hey, Rant. I just sent you a connection so you can get Prodigal in.
He'd like to stream for sure.
Hey, actually, Rookie's dark secret is he the apprentice or the master?
Hmm.
That is a scruples question that you guys will have to figure out on your own.
There can only be two.
No more. No less.
Two and one.
Yeah, but that appears just if he looks like the devil and works in Hell's Kitchen or something like that.
He's the BOGO Sith. I wouldn't get one.
Oh,
Are you saying Gordon Ramsay's a Sith Lord cub?
wait a second.
This sea bass is frozen.
I think he's referring to Daredevil.
We have to find out who has the high ground.
Yep. I always have the high ground.
It's always worth it, you guys.
You know who always has the high ground? The reggae Sith Lords.
I thought you were gonna say your mom.
My mom. That's what I should have said. My mom.
We don't want to do mom jokes. Not after The Last Jedi.
No, then I ruined them forever.
True.
True.
You guys remember the Mama's so
that's so
fat
bad.
she could play pool with the planets? No? Okay, never mind. Remember they had
Wait,
Yo
cool
Mama
with the
battles?
planets? Oh, okay, I get it. I got you.
Before they had rap battles, they had Yo Mama battles.
Oh yeah.
Yo Mama so
Hey, I mean, they even had that
Dude,
terrible TV show.
Your mama's so old, she was in class with Jesus or some shit. It's like, okay.
The mom is so fat that after fucking the bitch, I had to roll.
Yep.
That from
Is
was
that the Last Boy Scout?
Study Professor. And probably has everybody.
Prodigal.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, dude.
Can I go?
Hi.
Hello there.
Hey, Prodigal.
Hey guys, what's up? Hello?
Hey man, we're here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you can hear me. So, what's this about then?
What are we talking about? I think we were
Yeah.
talking about Sith Lords and favorite Christmas movies and Yo Mama jokes.
No.
Oh, I'm good at all that.
Anymore.
I excel at you know the whole mama jokes things, but not like Poe Dameron. He sucked.
Oh yeah, his mama joke was bad. Yeah, not good.
Yeah, it was so uncalled for. It's like, yo, mama in space? Really?
Not in that.
I
movie.
think Kathleen Kennedy wrote that line.
No, I don't think she did because, mamas are women and, we need to respect women,
Yeah, and she doesn't have a sense of humor. It was a bad joke, but it was a try at a joke.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a try. It was like someone got held up against, got a gun against their heads and they said, okay, you have to make a your mama joke in space. Someone's family was held hostage for this.
Hey, Prodigal, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, my favorite Christmas movie has to be Die Hard, the first one.
There we go.
Yeah, it goes without saying, man.
Yeah,
I watched.
Hans Gruber is in it. It's the best one.
It's of course, yeah, Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber.
The native German.
Yeah, it works. It really works.
Schieß das Fenster.
Yeah, she's in Finster. But there's the first. I've already watched the first Die Hard, but other than the first Die Hard, what's everyone's second favorite Die Hard movie?
The third one.
I think it has to be the third one with Jeremy Irons, yeah?
Because
I like the one with Sam Jackson. That was pretty cool.
That's the third
Yeah.
one. Everybody said that. I still like the second one. I like the one in the airport. I'm bad. I know. I'm in the minority, but I like that one.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
haven't seen Die Hard. Oh,
it's Die Hard.
Oh,
It's the one I always make jokes of when I say stream harder or something.
Exactly.
oh really?
Die Harder.
Stream harder.
Hey, Cub, because Die Hard, the first word is actually the word "the" in your language, right?
Yeah.
So it could also be called "the hard."
Yeah. yeah. That's it. It's original name or not? The Hard or not?
Or not.
I thought it's called The Hard. That's why it's so popular in our country.
John McClane is coming down your chimney this year. The hard.
The Hard. We didn't have to translate it at all.
Yep, that's right. Damn, all these years and it didn't occur to me until I was speaking with a German.
Yeah, he asked you, what's with the hard one? The hard. No.
Man, there's probably a porno out there for that. There's a porno out there for everything.
Yeah, I hope so. Don't want to spend whole Christmas on this stream.
So I'm actually seeing some profiles that I haven't really seen before. I know Rookie, I know Flipped Out, I know At Dawn, I know Cub. Who's the guy in blue?
That would be me.
Hallmark of the Jeremy.
Oh my goodness. Excuse my insolence. But you know, I just got up, you know, I got this message from Flip and it's like, hey, you want to get on a stream? I'm like, yeah, I want to get on a stream. And I was like, yeah, I better get my ass woke, but not in the SJW sense, in the biological sense.
Very nice.
Yeah. See, it's nice when we make jokes at their expense. It actually makes me feel alive.
That just made me think of a Christmas parody song. I'll be woke for Christmas.
Ooh.
There we go. Let's do that.
At Dawn, does that exist, or are you saying you want to write it?
But I'll write it.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
No, it's I'm dreaming of a woke Christmas.
There we go. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
At Dawn should make it because his name infers the morning at dawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have no time to write any songs or something like that. He owed us 9 parts of Friday the 13th.
Hey guys, I lost internet real quick. I don't know what the hell happened.
You lost who?
I lost internet.
Yep. Your rant was out for a bit.
No, it didn't seem to affect us over here. So
Yeah, it didn't.
No, we've been going.
I rented double in the time you weren't here.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you. Seriously.
I was gonna say, rant. I mean, you sound so chill for somebody who called the rant. It's like I thought you'd be like, "This fucking bitch."
Yeah.
You know, I try to be able to rant, you know, while I'm doing live streams, but I'm just having such a good time with you guys that when I rant, it's more like while I'm actually ranting. You know what I mean? Like, give me a subject to rant about, and I'll rant.
Yeah.
Oh, the name, I thought he's German because his name is The Rant.
Yeah, Cub, that would have been your name.
Wouldn't it be Dear Hunt? You know, something like that? I don't know. I'm sorry, Mike.
Ich hab keine Zeit. Ich watch die Rand.
Das Rant.
Yeah, I'd like to hear Cub go rant sometime. You know, it'd be like, Achtung, Zigaretten!
Guy. Too much nice guy. I love everything and I never rant in my whole life.
Just rant in German and add subtitles.
Yeah, it would actually have much more of an impact if you think about it. It'd be like, oh my God, this German guy is yelling. Now we know we're in it, you know? We're in for it.
Just whatever you do, don't be like, Achtung Juden, because, you know, we don't want to get flagged for anti-Semitic stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no. Can't be a Christmas stream without that joke.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, you know what? Hey, Cub. Now I know Flip asked you to say something. So I'm gonna take my liberties here and can you be like say lies, all lies?
Yeah, but I can't say it so silly like you did.
Oh.
So,
Shots fired.
Wow.
All right. You know, the most
coming from somebody who's like, oh, Aquaman is just like a zero.
I didn't say it's a zero. I said it had to be 10 times better to get zero.
I wouldn't.
Oh, that's right.
That's less than 0.
10. Okay.
I would not want to know your thoughts on Suicide Squad if it's a less than 0 movie. Then
Suicide Squad, is that also a movie? I thought it was a joke.
Did you guys actually see Aquaman? I didn't catch on that. I know Flipped Out did.
What's that?
I know. Okay, someone's vibrator is on. Please turn it off in the session. Hello?
Yeah, take it out of your ass and no.
That was a very specific
I
knowledge.
think it left the ass and is now somewhere else.
I know vibrator.
Yeah, your mouth too. It's all good.
To the whole body.
That's just my electric toothbrush. And how did you know?
I love these Christmas dreams. They are so warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
So moist. So moist.
Yeah.
Speaking of moist, all right, you guys, I want you all to go down the line. Who would want to start first with replacing a Star Wars quote with the word moist?
Oh my god.
Hold on.
I'll start. There is a moist
Okay,
disturbance in the force.
Hey, that's what I use to pick up chicks.
We're all fine down here. We're all moist. How are you?
Nice.
Who's next?
I'm trying to think of something clever, so hold on.
Maybe Luke, you have to trust the moist when he dives into his hole.
Would you forget it? I already tried. It's magnetically moist.
Oh God.
Did you notice that the moist is still up?
Ποπάμε. Hold on.
Oh,
How
Jedi
about
Rider
when-
Gamer. Oh no, go ahead, Rookie.
How about when Anakin's choking Padme and Obi-Wan comes in and he says, "Let her moist." Like choking
Wow.
her. Let her go.
Jedi Rider Gaming says, "Let the moist flow through you."
Oh.
That's
Oh, that is the best, actually. That's
That one's the most common, I think, used. May the moist be with you, or let the moist flow with you.
let the moist flow through you, you know.
You have reached the city of Bespin, also known as Moist City.
Nice.
Do what moist be done.
Ooh, that was a pun as well. That was good.
Thank you.
Oh man. So, let me ask you guys, if you could choose a favorite like horror Christmas movie, what would it be?
Oh, I'm gonna pass on that early. I'm not into horror.
Yeah, that's an easy one. The one with the Santa Claus, Deadly.
Oh, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, Deadly Night. It's also the first one that was a kind of slasher that invited some slasher themes officially.
Yeah, well, Black Christmas as well. That's what inspired Halloween. Black Christmas is really good. But my personal favorite is still Gremlins for like dark. It's not really a horror movie, but it's got horror themes. Like I watched it as a kid in the theater and it scared the shit out of me. So
Man, I loved Gremlins, man. That was fun.
That was a fun movie. That was fun.
Another one I have not seen.
You haven't seen Gremlins, Rookie?
I know all the stupid
He's a
references,
rookie
but
critic.
I've not watched the actual film. I don't know what the point would be. That don't they just turn into little monsters and that's kind of it? But I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. Like, I just haven't seen it. I was like, I don't know.
But
It's
then
like
you
your
don't
favorite
have the
pet.
rule.
Well, just spawning something evil, and that thing tries to just kill you.
I remember how they tried to make Furby toys, and those were fucking creepy as shit. And everybody thought, oh, everybody loves these things. We'll get them for you. And I'm like, God, no, keep those away.
Did they ever make a Mogwai Furby? They really should have.
yeah, we think we talked about that on a recent stream. They did, but they had to make a deal with like Furby had to make a deal with the production company. They did for like one season.
Oh, okay. That would That seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, but if Rookie didn't know Gremlins, he don't know the rules. How can he survive without seeing this movie?
I just need enough.
Hallmark, Jeremy.
Oh, God. So, favorite Christmas horror would probably be Santa Claus 3.
It's an Alan.
It was just atrocious. It was an eyesore, and made me want to stab my own eyes out. So I'd say that one's pretty intense.
If we're talking about that kind of horror, then I think that The Last Jedi is my favorite Christmas horror story. You know, it was close to Christmas last year.
Yeah, but you can apply that to anything.
Wow, Rookie, you never watch horror movies, so that's pretty impressive.
No, I watch horror movies sometimes, but I don't usually like them. So it's just, I don't know. They're always very goofy or very
campy,
bizarre that I just don't care. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes I don't know.
I bet you would be awesome making a horror movie.
See,
Ben Swallow. Ben Swallow did give me nightmares, I have to admit.
Which one was that? No, it's okay.
Oh man.
Yeah,
so did everybody answer that question?
I don't know. What was the question?
Favorite, horror Christmas type of movie?
I think we did.
Yeah, I'll go with Gremlins too.
Yeah.
Not
right,
two,
so, yeah.
but as well.
But two is the better one. Two was right. The answer was right.
Yeah, Gremlins 2 was definitely like the best.
I forget, was that Robert Zemeckis film?
No, it's a Joe Dante movie.
Oh, okay.
Did they make it into a trilogy? The
No.
Gremlin Strikes Back?
No,
something?
the second one wasn't a commercial success, so Joe Dante's career went down from that point on.
There was a really good fan Gremlins film that came out last year. I can't remember the name of it. It's only like 15 minutes long, but it's actually pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's available on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Definitely be looking that up.
The same length as the new Darth Vader fan film, the same quality? No, it's kidding.
Not quite as that. Not quite as that.
Yeah, I know another Gremlins fan film. It's called Critters.
Hey, don't talk bad about Critters, man. Don't talk bad about Critters.
I like Critters. It's a very good film.
Okay, good. I love Critters.
When
Those things are so bad.
Well, when Cub says he likes something, that could be him saying he doesn't like something. So, gotta be careful.
Well, I'm just gonna take it and run with it. I'm taking it. I'm taking that win. That's a win for me. I don't care.
It sounded like a sarcastic. Oh yeah, I love it.
I'm still gonna take it.
No, we're talking about the first Critters, not the second one. The second one is from the guy who made Sleepwalkers. It's the review I've linked today, and the second one isn't that good.
Oh man, yeah, Critters 2. That one was bad. It was called The Main Course or something like that. That one was bad.
Yeah, and it's from the same guy who made this whole Stephen King abominations. That my Sleepwalkers rant I've had up today is about this guy who made most of the Stephen King adaptations, and most of them are, and all of them are really bad. He's called Rick Garris. He's really a turd of a director.
Turd?
What about Ghoulies? What about Ghoulies?
Ghoulies isn't a movie. That's just a joke somebody released.
Okay. Has anybody ever heard of Chud?
Chud, yes.
Yeah, of course. Part 1 and part 2. Part 1 was the serious one, and part 2 was the goofy one.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, Rookie, I'm with this one.
Yeah, I'm with Prodigal and Rookie. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
80s horror movie, Chud. It stands for Cannibal Humanistic Underground Dwellers. They're like flesh-eating, kind of like sewer dwellers.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a pretty fucked movie.
When you said Chud, I thought of Chunk from the Goonies. I'm like,
No.
From the beginning of the 80s, and there's a continuation called Chut 2, but the Chut. It's from 1989, I think, or something like that. And
Yep.
it's a goofy version of the. It's really awful. Just the first one is good.
Agreed.
Yeah,
The first one's a trip.
I don't think the Chud knew anything about the truffle shuffle.
No.
We'll learn.
Oh man! If there was one thing I took from that movie was jerk alert.
Oh, there was this period in the 80s when Chut came out. There was this period of really interesting movies about phenomena under the earth. Canalization like. There was also the movie called Alligator. It's about alligator in the city. It's really a very, very cool movie, the first one.
Wait a minute. In that movie, Alligator, was there like a party at a house and kids were like trying to play pirate?
Yes. It's from when it is the movie from 1980 or something like that. It's this one. It begins some kid throws an alligator in the canalization, and this movie also started this myth about alligators in the canalization.
Coincidentally.
Yeah.
It's
I love that. I like that movie just because of that part with the kid getting thrown into the pool. That part was crazy.
Yeah, it's really a good movie because it's from a good director. If you aren't sure if a movie is good, you just have to look up the director. It's from Louis T.
You have to look up at the times as well, not just the directors, man. I believe that to do with the decade. 80s was pretty ballsy. Kids had balls, directors had balls, parents had balls. Back then was a really good time.
They took a lot of risks. Some of them sucked and some were great.
Did. They did, but the thing is that they did, and that's what I'm actually kicking my ass about. Hold on.
Yeah, the director is the same guy who made Cuyo. Louis Teague is his name, and he had some pretty good movies back then.
That's got to be like a meme somewhere. The 80s, we had balls.
Damn. If it's not, you should make it.
T-shirt.
Yeah, but the balls were smaller than in the 70s. The 70s, that was the area of real balls.
We even had balls in our music in the 80s. Okay, AC/DC.
Yeah, but now we just sell big balls.
The real balls came from the 70s, also in the music.
Well, I'd say 70s and 80s. You had AC/DC come out of the 70s, go into the 80s. Aerosmith, then you had Motley Crue in the 80s, and Metallica.
Metallica, for whom the bell tolls.
Amen. I can't tell you, man, how many times I covered that fucking song. I love it.
Good days, especially for Metallica.
We had back then in the 80s the same discussion about music like nowadays. People from the 80s, from the 70s, hated the music from the 80s. They said, oh, this whole disco thing or pop thing or whatever, that's not real music. It's the same discussion as nowadays.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you ever want to make sure that you don't like disco, just go listen to that song Fernando.
Guys, do you realize that's been going on around these times? Let me point it out. Back in the 80s, back in the 70s, songs used to be a little more, the lyrics were good, the music was good, things were kind of, calm. And then we've reached an age where you see these girls twerking their asses off, and supposedly being sexually active is much easier. But I really believe that back in the 80s, things were a lot easier than compared to today. And they came from a very puritanic standpoint.
If you really want to know if you like disco or not, listen to ABBA.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to say that. I do agree with you, though, Prodigal.
Yeah, we can't use the term disco anymore because STD ruined it also.
Yeah.
Leave a disco.
Yeah, but the thing is, STDs at the age of 18 or 19. Today they're getting it at the age of 13 and 14. That's when they're putting out today. I'm sorry.
Ooh, it's true. It's true. I have a daughter who's 13, and her school is full of kids that are, oh my God, it ain't right, man.
Yeah.
See, my heart goes out to those with young daughters because I've got 2 boys, and when you have as the saying goes, when you have a boy, all you got to do is worry about one penis. But when you have a little girl, you have to worry about all the rest of them.
Yeah.
You're damn right.
It's very true.
So right. And the hypocrisy is like you see all of these parents going like, oh, my son, all of the girls are after my son, and my son's so amazing. You see these moms, but when you see them have one daughter, they're like, you better not open your legs, young lady, or I'm actually going to cut your clit off.
Oh Lord!
Hey, I don't know what's wrong with those moms, because you know what? When it comes to my boy, I'll tell you right now, he even looks at a girl, I'm slapping him upside his head.
How old?
He's 2 right now, but we have time for that.
No,
yeah, but
you have the Last Jedi or not?
Be happy that it's at least a girl. Today they're looking at boys and parents want to be so progressive. Like, I don't know if it was in this video today. There's this 11-year-old kid. I'm pretty sure you all caught her on Twitter. 11-year-old drag queen child, a boy that's dragging about. So yeah, if you slap the shit out of your kid, sometimes it does work. It does. I mean, I'm not a parent yet, but I'm telling you that if my kid went to this weird shit, I would. I'm a heterosexual male, and I would want my kid to behave as one, because if I wanted to raise a drag queen, then I'd adopt someone and I'd be with another drag queen myself.
They're going to say you're going to just adopt a 4-year-old man as a kid or something.
Well, he could do that too. That'd probably be easier.
Yeah, that's what
it's the RuPaul Adoption Agency.
Oh man, here we go.
But if anything, it sounds expensive if you're gonna try to keep them up to look like that. Jesus Christ!
But if we are talking now about slaps in the face, did anybody see this thing with the cities that is now in the cinemas?
What's that?
The immortal something or whatever.
Yeah. This immortal something from Peter Jackson produced or something like that.
Immortal Engines.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. When we are talking about slaps in the face, I thought this is a good thing to talk about.
Go ahead and talk about it. I know nothing about it. I would love to hear a rant about that.
What's it about?
It's really awful. Did anybody else see it?
I just saw some promos, Cub, but fill us in on what's it about.
It's about these cities after a war, something like that, and the cities are now they are constant cities and also cities on wheels. And they're big cities. They're fighting each other, and London wants to take over the world and grabs the other smaller cities. And this sounds like fun when I explain it like that, but it's the complete opposite.
What is that?
What was that?
What?
Guys, please refrain from snorting cocaine on stream. I mean, we've got kids on.
Banging rails on Christmas Eve.
It sounds like a hog at the trough.
Who in the world can afford cocaine today? Seriously.
Damn, I would have blown my own,
Yeah.
Who let the
this chat represents all the viewers of this movie, because I saw it and the 6 others did see it, and it's in the cinema the same. It's a big bomb.
So it's just a war between cities?
Yeah, it's a war between cities. It's about London, who try to take over the whole world by destroying the city that's not on wheels.
So are there drag queens in it? Because I'm a little lost how we made the transition.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely hit a left turn. Did you say Peter Jackson produced it, Cub?
Yeah, he slapped his name on it. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. and it's really an awful slug. It's slower than the cities. It moves. The pace of the movie is really slow, and the story doesn't make any sense, like every other movie. But it's also boring as fuck.
Sounds normal.
Well, how the hell do you have a movie where cities are at war and it's boring as hell? Like, how do you do that?
That should be Cub's T-shirt. Boring as fuck.
Yeah,
that should be his T-shirt.
It has to be boring as fuck. I'm German.
Yeah, the problem with the movie, I can say it's in one sentence. The problem is the premise is really crazy, and they make it too seriously. They make this whole thing. It really straight serious forward. There's no wink or something like that. But with such a ridiculous premise, you can't make this serious. You can't make out of this a serious movie.
What if they had fun with it? What if it was like, oh, derp, we're gonna go fight the dumb city, derp, like they
that
had
would be
fun. Would that make it better for you or no?
Yeah. Then it would be a fun movie. But they take themselves more serious than Lord of the Rings.
We've got to take 10 minutes. We gotta do it quickly.
We must beat them now.
Yeah, it's like
wow, holy shit. It's really
full of drama and all serious shit and politics and it's really it's a picture of the episode 1 and Lord of the Rings.
That's exactly what as soon as you my mind is warped by Star Wars because every time anyone mentions politics, all I can think of is the Senate and the Trade Federation.
No, it's not as much fun as the Senate stream. The Senate stream is much better.
I am the Senate. Not yet.
Hey, Rookie.
Treason.
Yeah.
Hey, Rookie. You talked about a shirt for Cub. A good shirt for Cub would, it'd be like just a plain white T-shirt with some writing on it that says, "The movie was good. I gave it a 0."
I give it a less than 0.
Yeah, that would fit. Yeah, that would really fit. Okay.
I think that would work.
On the back, it should say "The Hard."
Yeah, but in German, of course.
Right.
Oh,
all right, well, I got to get back to my editing, man.
Same. I got to get.
Yeah, I want to see that video, Rookie.
Yeah, but it's coming along, man. It's very long.
Nice.
Oh, man. I'm also supposed to be getting my part 2 video out there, but there's a lot of distractions, a lot of SJW things out there. And I'm like, I'm going to make a video on that, and I'm going to give them part 2.
Of course.
Yeah, I get it.
The Senate is in the chat.
Oh yeah. Hello, Senate. How you doing?
Hey, Rant.
What's up?
Yo, I got to roll too, man. It's Christmas. I got my oldest daughter coming over, and I've got to do a few things. Also, still got to shower, but it was a lot of fun, guys. Had fun with you.
Oh, hell
Awesome.
yeah.
Well,
Just remember, if she brings a guy with her, just make sure you show him your shotgun.
Yeah.
Not even your sword. You have to bring your samurai sword.
No, you have to tell him, did you like The Last Jedi? And if he says yes, you can tell your daughter that, he's not suitable for you, my dear.
He's not
right. There we go.
How do you know she's bringing somebody? It's like, wow.
It's like Christmas. It's a tradition.
If she brings somebody, question him. Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, Senator. I mean,
and he says Kylo Ren
Palpatine or Snoke.
I've met him. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. And she broke up with him once, and I was really sad. That's how much I like him. But I promise for you guys, I will have a plastic lightsaber battle with him later.
Awesome.
Better film that so we can watch it.
You know I will. See you guys. Merry Christmas.
All right, Flip. Merry Christmas, Flip.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
All right, I'm about to head out as well. So,
all right, Rookie.
Yep, have a good one. The skip should be up by tomorrow around 3 p.m. Pacific, hopefully, if I can get it up by then.
Oh, that's very
I'm watching right now. Remember that Rookie's video is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm pretty much almost done. I still need to do the credits though, and there's like so many people in it. It's gonna take a while to do that part too. So. All right, yep. So see you guys later.
Yeah.
See you, Rookie. Oh man, that was funny.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Flipped Out and Rookie, man.
Hey, did anybody from you mention porn or something like that? Because we have 6 viewers.
Oh my.
No.
It went up. Like somebody.
Well, we did talk about porn spoofs. Flip kind of touched on that, doing like porn spoof movies.
Yeah, I thought in this second we got a lot of viewers. Yeah, the same second.
What do you guys think of?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. It's I just kind of butted in. You were saying?
Oh no, I was saying we have 7 viewers now. Yeah.
Oh, let's crank it up then. What did you guys think of the Vader fan film? I wanted to stream on that yesterday, but I couldn't. I had a little stomach bug, and I just didn't let anyone know until the proper time. I actually live in a different time zone, so it's kind of difficult to organize.
Mm-hmm.
But what did you guys think about it now that I'm on a stream? I wanted to discuss this,
Well, on the Cub scale, it was a 0.
Yeah,
that's really not fair.
What if it's like an edit? When they did with Captain Marvel, her, and then you see a hero. Maybe it's like a 10, but then you see the 0 first, and then you see the 1 fading in next to it. That could work.
I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, it was, but you know what? Right now, I'd rather take just okay than what we've got now.
Within
take
the
okay
first,
over so.
like, within the first 2 minutes of watching it, Prodigal, I already enjoyed it more than anything we've gotten so far from Disney.
Yeah, that's true. What I liked about Star Wars Theory's Vader fan film is that he gets these characters. If you've watched all of the other videos that he's made, you understand that he gets the characters and he's poured a lot of resources and time into it.
Mm-hmm.
And for a fan film, it looks fantastic.
Oh God, yeah,
and
the quality is amazing.
Yeah, he did awesome. I've probably watched it like 5-6 times already.
And the music is just perfect with the characters as well. Like it.
Oh, yeah, that is amazing. Did you see how nicely it paired when he was getting shocked and you could actually hear that love theme playing?
Exactly. They were playing the Padme love theme. It was perfect.
It was exactly perfect, on par. And that's what I liked about it. He took a risk, unlike Disney. Star Wars Theory had the nuts. He had the nuts to basically delve down deeper in the mystery of the Sith. You could see his disappointment, Palpatine's disappointment in Vader for not being ambitious enough to kill him. You can actually see 8 months after Mustafar how he's scared. You can see he's not the badass that we get at Rogue One and Episode 4. That's 8 months, and the Rogue One's like 19 years later, so he has killed a few people to actually gain his rep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I saw this fan film, I was positively surprised because it's really like it's on the level of the prequels and even a little bit better, I think. The fan film has a much more consistent tone than the prequels, so it surpassed that even. But there is just one minor little thing I didn't like from the fan film. Where
the Emperor?
No, not story-wise. It was really good, but story-wise and so on, it was okay. Also, but it has too many close-ups, too many. I
agree.
Yeah, that's the only thing, because it's just a technical thing. It's not about the story or something like that. That's okay, but from technical standpoints, it uses this wide picture, this 1 to 2.4, something like that. and you have this widescreen or what do you call it, and then he has too many close-ups for that, because when you have this widescreen, you expect more that you see the scene from a more distant point of view.
Yeah. Cub is like Odin, because Odin was saying that he wished it had more wide shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, do you know what? I think it was kind of better that it didn't have some wide shots. I can understand that, but look, did you actually see the environment, the background, in the first few scenes when he was in that?
It was good.
Throne room. You could actually, you could actually see that he put whatever he could in there, and I think that he did that to distract from the lack of a better background. Now, that was one of the few disadvantages, but hey, I think that this is a, well, I don't know how to say it. He was like testing the water to see what people would think about it. He gave us a reveal of his face, and generally people went wild for this, and they liked it. And I think that right now he will attract the proper attention from the right people to get a second episode going, and hopefully more money thrown into it, a better budget, and therefore better practical and special effects. But for what he did alone, it was fantastic.
Yep. And somehow get Sam Jackson to come back to be Mace Windu.
Yeah. And he can go, surprise, motherfucker. You know, that would be awesome.
Well, that's going to be that's obviously who's going to be the guy that's hiding out on Naboo. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to play him.
Yeah, I like, you know, that they don't say, Mace Windu is alive. No, it's
but
like...
you see the purple, the hue of the purple lightsaber, and they mention his lightsaber crystal. It's totally going to be...
As amethyst.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows who you are. I mean, that's like... Yeah, only Filoni and Star Wars Theory can pull off, you know, bringing someone back from the dead.
Yeah, the new Star Wars. With Samuel Jackson, played by Peter Dinklage.
I'm all good with it. It should be like we're a universe where one returns and one passes on. Like Mace Windu can come back, and the whole cast of The Last Jedi can go the other way. Let's trade them all.
Yeah. It's a missed opportunity. It was actually
other way that you spread the disease. You have to contain the disease.
Oh, man, I took a look at The Last Jedi again yesterday, and I'm going to be fair. I want to review it, but I want to be as objective as possible.
Good luck with that.
I think we're beyond the point of objectivity, Prodigal.
I know, but the thing is, you know, I hate it. I really hate it. You know why? Because it looks so good. Yep. It's like that ex that actually put on that very beautiful, sexy, slim dress just to piss you off and say, "Hey, my body looks great, and you're not with me anymore." That's what The Last Jedi did to me.
It's the window dressing. That's why I think the way you're approaching it with like the literature sort of thing is an interesting way of doing it. Because reviewing it just as a movie, I think it's beyond the point.
Yeah, it takes all objectivity away.
Yeah.
But the literature, it speaks for itself, my friend. This part 2, I'm actually diving down Luke and what he should. I'm going to compare him to Obi-Wan. Of course, I'm also going to be explaining Yoda in this movie. And you know what, guys? I think that he used Yoda because Rian Johnson was very smart. He used Yoda and saying, okay, I know how much you guys love Yoda, so if I put him in my movie, you can't use Obi-Wan. He doesn't have Alec Guinness, and using Ewan McGregor wouldn't work. I'm telling you that right now. So he used Yoda and saying that, if I say that Rey is ready, there's nothing you can do about it because, you know, Yoda has spoken. You know, he knows that value the opinion of Yoda, so he'll be like, okay, deal with it. That was a very sneaky move, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah. I think it's like it was written in stone already.
I think you could start with lazy. I think it's in the movie.
It is lazy.
They oversaw it. That's all. I don't think that anything in this movie that is smart comes from Johnson or something like that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The only nostalgic thing, the only thing that I liked as a scene was, when it gets quiet and he goes and sees R2, Luke goes and sees R2, and he replays Leia back. A lot of people got mad at that, but I like that scene. Yeah.
That's the one nice scene, Prodigal, in that movie, in the Millennium Falcon. Other than that...
Yeah, and I'm sure the scene is from the second unit director.
Yeah, exactly.
He made it when Rian Johnson was in the bathroom or something like that.
Let me ask you guys a question. Star Killer Base, would you guys have wanted that in the movie, or would you guys have taken that out?
I never wanted it in Force Awakens to begin with.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
An overkill. That really somebody who makes this kind of weapon in his movie also can use light force as power or something like that.
And
a light power. It doesn't make really sense. If you use that in your movie, you destroy the whole franchise. Nobody would do that.
I think it would take more than 30 years to have the resources, let alone actually doing it in order to make that happen.
You're not wrong, but Rian Johnson took 30 seconds. It took Rian Johnson 30 seconds to actually make them get those resources back, so I don't think 30 years is a problem. The First Order reigns. They had just lost Starkiller Base. It's like, hey, I actually had a car crash, but I have 2 new cars right now.
Starkiller Base in itself is a stupid weapon because these streams that came from this Starkiller Base, they just can go one direction. So we have a stationary base and also a stream that just goes one direction. It's the less efficient weapon ever.
Well, exactly, Cup. I think it was just an invention of JJ's so he could do lens flares. That's all that was. That whole scene of Kylo looking at the shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And also they have no clue how space works or how weapons work or how strategy works or something like that. You see that.
Yeah, but you got to give it to JJ. He actually approached it more smarter than what Ryan. Like, hey, let's rehash A New Hope here because everyone loves that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was a waste of time. It was a waste of time.
He didn't left anything for Johnson, so Johnson has to pull this shit clearly out of his ass.
But it doesn't matter. You see, you're going to be taking an episodic film. That's why everyone gives hell to Lucas. They're like, the prequels suck. Yeah, but at least he told an original story. He didn't copy his already existing stories. JJ,
he said, but he said in the interview that that his story rhymes, and if something rhymes, that's just another word for lazy writing.
There is no look. George Lucas can actually say that. Yeah, and I get that JJ said that, but you see, there's a big difference in rhyming and echoing. The prequels, they do rhyme, but The Force Awakens echoes A New Hope, and that is a problem. It's copying. It's like, oh my god, I actually can't write a better film. Get me A New Hope. I'm actually gonna get me the whole blueprint. I'm gonna tick mark the whole thing.
Are you sure it didn't shout it instead of echoing it? Because the entire time, I was just saying to my wife, all I can think of is A New Hope the entire time watching TFA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say echoing, not very loudly, because there was no fucking Rey in the original trilogy. Rey, grinds my gears a lot.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, let's do it. Rant about it. Let's do it.
Okay, Rey, she just comes along after a few minutes because The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi have typically 5 minutes apart. So I was talking. You all saw that status where I actually wrote on Twitter that tweet where I said that it took Anakin years and got denied the rank of master.
Mm-hmm.
You all saw that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add that. That's what grinds my gears. And then suddenly you see all of these dipshits coming on my Twitter and saying, that was never said in the movie. And I said, yeah, that's a problem. But you see, whenever it suits them, whenever it's said in the movie, it's fine. Whenever it's not said in the movie, they're like, check the tie-in material. No. So you're cheating.
Oh, now, hell yeah,
she used the mind trick on the stormtrooper. In 2 attempts, she made it work. Ahsoka tried it, failed. Qui-Gon Jinn tried it, failed. They were trained. But Rey's perfect. She never even knew the concept of what it was. She touched the lightsaber once, and she got the whole ability to swing it and took down a trained killer. Then a few minutes later, she trains with it, cuts a rock down, almost crushes these frog nuns. And
frog nuns?
Yeah, that's what I call them. It's what I've been calling them from day one. I'm not changing it.
They do look like frogs.
Yeah, overgrown frogs. But that's the thing, and then she just goes to the Supremacy. She has the whole fight with the Praetorian Guards thing, doesn't suffer a scratch. Not a scratch.
She got bonked on the head. Bonked on the head by the lightsaber.
Oh, really? I thought she
no.
didn't even get hit.
Yeah, no, she got bonked on the head, and that means that Rey has plot armor for the next 30 years and the next 50 movies. Like, you cannot touch Rey. I'm a Mary Sue. You cannot touch me, okay?
Especially her hair. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Can't touch that hair.
And when I see people comparing Rey to Luke and saying that Luke was whiny, and I said that's what makes him perfect. He was whiny because he had to grind. Yeah. Okay? But Rey didn't grind for anything. I don't care if it was a woman. Yeah, Rey's human. Rey's an NPC. Luke was human.
Yeah, Luke's human because Rey is the nicest thing ever. Her only fault is that she does everything for everyone and helps everyone. That's her fault. That's her one fault.
Guys, did you actually see one of the scenes where Han Solo goes to her in Force Awakens and offers her, the whole job thing, and she declines because she wants to go back to Jakku, and then she says, I can't, and Han says, oh, that's too bad. Chewbacca already likes you. Do you remember when Luke tried to put on handcuffs on Chewbacca and almost got his face torn off?
Exactly.
Yeah, Chewbacca has to like her because she's the only one that can translate his language.
Oh God!
Yeah,
you see that clearly in the movies.
Yeah, because Luke doesn't know what Chewbacca is saying. She does need translation, and Han speaks Wookiee in Solo. So, fuck that.
No, fuck that movie Solo.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed Solo because I wasn't going with a lot of expectations. I'm like, okay, you're going to see a shitty Star Wars film, and it was okay.
You are the guy that enjoyed Solo. I've heard of you. Here in Europe, we're speaking about that. There are some guys who enjoyed Solo in the US.
Well, I'm the only guy in Greece that doesn't like Solo as much as the rest of them. They're like, oh my God, Han Solo is so charming. I said, no, Harrison Ford is charming.
Damn right. Damn right.
But, I talk to my Greek peers, my Greek friends, and they are such NPCs. It makes me sad. The majority of them were like, oh, let the past die. I actually saw them using that line as a Avi on Twitter, as I don't know. It was everywhere. It was an infestation. And I said, okay, you guys better get rid of this shit now because you don't know what you're talking about.
Did you know where this line comes from originally? From 1984. They wanted to let the past die so they can rewrite the present and the future.
I never knew
exactly. That. Yeah, that comes straight from a nihilist like Ryan Johnson and his friend Rome. I can't remember the guy who co-wrote it. Don't get me ranting on that because I'll go off for a half an hour about that story. Nihilistic views in a Star Wars movie. Star Wars are supposed to be about people just enjoying the movie and having a general sense of togetherness.
No, that was
exactly. It was for everyone.
Something like that.
Exactly, it was for everyone. And now these two damn nihilists come along and write the most depressing. That whole scene when they're in the throne room and he reaches his hand down. I'm like, what am I watching? What am I watching? This is not a Star Wars movie. Anyways, end rant.
Rey survived Snoke's mind probe. That I'll never get over.
No,
just like that.
Clearly about darkness and hopelessness. That's why the first one calls A New Hope.
What I can't stand about Rey is how they say she has no weaknesses at all, right? But at any time, any given time, anyone, anywhere could have been like, hey, Rey, I know who your dad is, or I know who your mom is. And she would have been like, I'll do anything. Tell me.
Yeah, but she has a weakness that you can see it clearly in the movie. She can't act.
I was I was about to say that. I think it's a direction. Look, Mark Hamill was also someone out of the blue. So was Carrie Fisher when they got casted for Star Wars, and that's
Yeah,
what they were
but
going
I
to do.
saw her also in Orient Express. She really can't act. That's her weakness.
Yeah. Yeah, but what can you do? That's what we've got right now, unfortunately. What are you guys expecting for 9? What are you guys expecting to see in 9?
I'm
Is
expecting
it from Jar Jar?
You guys
I'm not sure if I'll
in
see
German,
anything. I might cover my eyes most of the time.
Cub, you can actually use episode 9 as a pun in German. You know, like episode 9. No, I don't want to see that.
9.
9. Yeah. All right. We all hate this movie, but like in Glorious Bastards, all I can remember is the trailer. 9.
Do you guys remember that scene where they used the whole Hitler scene with the whole parody? I've actually seen that since it came out, and I saw the Last Jedi parody where Hitler was like was losing his shit over the Last Jedi. That was so funny.
Oh, I remember those, the bunkers. I haven't watched those in a while, like the parodies.
Yeah.
I used to watch those videos all the time.
Yeah, Hitler had many flaws, but he seems to be a good critic.
Yeah, and he was not happy.
I think episode 9, we're going to get Lando's daughter, who that actress is we've seen, that's going to be Lando's daughter. She's going to shoot the victory shot of whatever, if it's going to be another Star Killer base or whatever we're going to get. It's going to be a total redo of Return of the Jedi, but with Rey in the spot.
Yeah, I'm really surprised how anybody expects more than Solo from episode 9. Do you really think that in Solo they said, okay, we don't do the best we can because we don't want to make money? They even changed the directors and so on. So you can expect from episode 9 they will do their best, and what the best is in a hopeless situation. We saw Solo.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know how you expect more than that. And also for part Solo, this one is part 2 for J.J. Abrams. It's a continuation from a former movie from him. He made part 7.
It should have been Solo. That's what it's going to be called. Solo.
Yeah, episode 9 is the second part for J.J. And J.J. is awful in his second parts. His Star Trek, he also made Star Trek in 2009. And his Star Trek was the same thing like The Force Awakens. It got praise when it came out. Oh, it revived the Star Trek franchise. And okay, it destroyed a little bit the canon, but let's give this guy a shot. And we gave him a chance with the Star Trek 2, with the Khan thing, where he made the rehash on Wrath of Khan in his second one. And it's the most awful Star Trek movie ever. And now he has the same situation with episode 9. He has to continue a story which was a con job. He thought he make this Force Awakens, and then he runs away, like every time. Every time when he has to continue a story.
Sorry to interrupt. I actually have to sign out right now because I'm going to be going for a Christmas dinner with my family. I had fun talking to you guys. We should do this again sometime. Rant, if you can actually stream again at this time, it's perfect for me. So I'll hear from you guys next time.
Sounds good, Prodigal. Merry Christmas.
Oh, ciao.
Okay, I'll see you guys. See ya.
Yeah, see you, man. I'll definitely invite you for the next one.
Thanks for having me on. See you guys.
Thanks for coming. Everyone subscribe to Prodigal now.
Prodigal Legion.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm actually going to have to cut the stream soon because, yeah, I got a Christmas party I got to go to soon and all that. Got to shower and smell nice for once.
Sounds good.
Get the rent.
Yeah, you know, I'm not really up for it, but that's what's got to happen. So before we end the stream, anyone have anything they want to say?
Thank you for having us on again. It's always great to be on with your rant. I just want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas if you celebrate that, and all the best. That's about it.
Everyone remember to subscribe to At Dawn, or I swear I'm haunting you in a Santa outfit. All right? Like, I'll haunt every last one of you. Okay, at the same time. All right, Cub.
Yeah, happy holidays for everybody. I don't celebrate these things, but I wish you nice days.
Everyone subscribe to Cub, or I'm gonna show. Well, I'm not gonna show up at your house, but I'm gonna be like in a bush nearby if you have any bushes, and if not, you're gonna see a new bush that moves. Okay. All right, subscribe to Cub. Hallmark, your turn.
Merry Christmas, and I hope that episode 9 takes a cue from the Vader film and starts out as a dream sequence that says that episode 8 never happened, possibly half of 7. So yeah, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas.
That's right. You guys better subscribe and follow all of us. Like seriously, or I might just turn like into a giant and start stomping everywhere like Godzilla. All right.
Yeah, the rant has spoken.
Like I will turn into Godzilla. I will haunt you, and I will show up in a bush. I can do those things because I have.
Hey, when you show up in the bush, that's Shakespearean. You know that.
Exactly. All right. I am the Rant. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If you don't, I don't really care. Thank everyone. I thank everyone for watching and all you guys for joining me on this awesome stream. And, I'd like to say have happy holidays and all that. And, if you're just going to, be a grouch about it, then don't have a happy holiday. I don't care. And as always, everybody, keep on ranting.